What up?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's
Oh,
going down?
they trickling in, baby. Let's get these viewers. What's up, everybody in the chat? I see it. What's up, Miss
Hey,
Debbie, Terra Dome, 49er Throwback? What's good with everybody
what's going on?
tonight? Christian,
Yeah,
what's good with it?
let's go. Hey, everybody. What's Miss Debbie say? Let's see. Good evening on this rainy Wednesday here in California. Yes, it is. Bless everyone in the chat. Yes,
I thought
please
it never rained in
subscribe.
Southern California.
It never rains in Northern California. You know what? We need the rain. What? It's funny
What's up,
because when it
Mrs.
comes down,
Watkins?
it comes down. So yeah, it was kind of stormy-ish. We are so close to getting 500 subs. If we get 500 subs, you know what you guys can do?
So close.
Like you guys could like send us, a few bucks here and there on one of those little stickers where it says, "Hey, here's like $5 and I want to ask this like really important question.
What's up,
Hey
sis? Hey,
Dan,
Danielle.
when did you go from turning on the Niners and Joe to like what happened? Did you lose a bet? Did they break your heart? I want the real story." And he will only answer that question for $10. You know what I mean? So these super stickers, but we got to go get to 500 subs. You know what I'm saying? So tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your dad, tell your cousin, tell your enemies. You know what I mean? So that'll help us really, because then we can get to 1,000 subscribers, and then we can get that payday, that Skrilla, that Fed, that money, that bread. You know what I'm saying? So
No, they need to break us off.
you know what I'm saying? So
Giving too
YouTube.
much good information here. Too much live entertainment. Not be getting broken off.
And you know how Dan is, like Dan always brings it, and sometimes I be like spilling a little too much of my confessionals. It's like diary room for me. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you know what I just bought, and I'm really trying to not buy shit right now.
I
So
understand. Look at Christian. Christian already ready
I'm
to
in
just show
AA.
it, baby. We gonna show talk about it, Christian. You show right. I mean, the Rams
That's
wouldn't
right.
necessarily be playing the boys. Technically, we know Philly is gonna win that division. Dallas will end up playing like Tampa Bay. They'll be in the fifth spot. Tampa will be in the fourth spot. They'll go to Tampa again like they did a year ago, beat them in Tampa, and then lose the very next round. Like that's what the Dallas Cowboys future is. It's a wrap. They'll win. They'll beat up on poor old Tampa Bay. That'll go into the season with go into the playoffs with a losing record. Typical NFC South stuff. We'll talk about the Falcons too in a minute.
Yep.
Shout out to my boy Jordan that can't be here today, but we sure gonna talk about these Falcons, boy. It's terrible in the South right now. Early on, I picked them to win the South. I picked the Falcons to win the division.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, no. So I know Mrs. Watkins, she don't even want to talk about it. But I know it. My whole point is Falcons fans do not deserve this type of treatment from from that organization. The fans
Yeah.
are too loyal to have to continue to go through this year in and year out. Terra Dome, right. I mean, that was a good pick too. New Orleans has underachieved as well. It's just something about the NFC South, y'all. It's just a trash division. And I mean, it's nothing wrong with saying that right now. I mean, it just is the reality. They are the worst division in football and have been now for at least 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
And it's no excuse. I mean, I understand the Saints, they lost Drew Brees. Got it. Carolina has always been Carolina outside of Cam. Tampa Bay, they got saved by Tom Brady for a year.
Your
And then
favorite.
you know what I'm saying? Everybody thought that, the Bucks was going up, but they could never get over the hump. Bucks had a great team, but Jameis Winston
Mm-hmm.
was at the helm and he couldn't get it
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
And the Falcons, I mean, you have Matt Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
He was, you know what I'm saying? He was great for them. They had receivers, they've had tight ends, they've had running backs, they've had defenses, they've had all.
Oh,
And
hey, what's up, barbershop?
unfortunately, it's just not a good look. There you go, Mrs. Watkins. 30 plus years.
I got you. I'll send you the link. Trey.
Trey, what's happening? Get that link together. But yeah, you 30 plus years of having to go through this. And I know plenty of Falcons fans. I know plenty. I got family and friends that are Falcon fans in the A. And I told some of my friends earlier this week, it may not be a coaching situation. It may not be a general manager situation. This may be a situation where ownership needs to probably look into selling the franchise in order to go into a different direction. I think Arthur Blank needs to pull a Home Depot and turn a profit. He will be paid handsomely for the Atlanta Falcons franchise. Arthur is just, I don't know. I don't know. If you can't keep questioning coaching and GMs and front office, then who do you question at this point? Brad. And at some point, you got to question ownership.
Y'all hear me?
Oh yeah, we hear you just fine. We hear you just fine.
Now we hear you. Yeah.
So we gotta, it's all bad. So we'll get into it, man. We'll talk about it a little bit later. But Rod,
yeah,
what's
for
up?
Sure.
What's up? We in the building tonight. In the building, getting it in.
What's up, Rod?
You gonna make this
intro. Yeah, it was actually Rod's side. Yeah, and then Rod, when you get a chance after you intro yourself, why don't you introduce our guest tonight?
That's what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about intro and Rod. Everybody know who Rod is.
I was like, I don't know what's going on.
We know everything. We know who Rod is. I'm talking about Trey. Hey, we know. Hey, everybody. Hold on, cuz. Let me give you the intro real quick.
Rod, what up?
Everybody in the chat. This is Rod. You know what I'm saying? He does all of our graphics. He does all the, you know what I'm saying? He DJs. That boy take your wedding photos. What do you need him to do? You know what I'm saying? Mr. All Purpose. You did. So,
and I'm not
other
Jamaican.
Than that, there's the
Rod,
there you go.
Rod, I'm riding Dolo for the rest of my lifetime. I need pictures of me and my cat, so I'm hiring you.
Get that money, man.
Real talk. But anyway, let's bring in. You've seen him before if you're a loyal viewer, which most of you in the chat are. Trey from Barbershop Sports Podcast. He is a Ravens fan, certified.
Yes, sir.
Welcome in. Thank you for joining on such last short notice.
What's going on, family? Rod, Dan the man, Gina.
Rod's call.
It's good with it.
What up?
Hey, man. Hey, I'm ready, man. I got the flights are booked. The rooms are booked. The tickets, the game tickets. I'm sitting in section 410, I think. I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
I'm so glad you got tickets. I tried my hardest to get them for you.
Hey, that's all right.
Shout out to Miss Debbie. I'll be in the 200 section. Yeah.
Shout out to Miss Debbie.
Nice.
Shout out to Miss Debbie.
Nice.
Real on the
You guys got to meet up.
Believe y'all will see me Monday.
That's what's
Rain,
up.
sleet, or snow. You will see this Negro.
Hey, Rod, you gonna be doing some tailgating?
Man, I'm gonna be there before the gates is open.
Okay.
I'm gonna be there. You can book that.
Okay. That's what's up. Because my cousin lives on the East Bay in Antioch, and we're staying someplace in that Walnut Creek area. So one thing I'm starting to learn about the area over there, my cousin told me the other day. She said, "Look, anywhere you gotta go, it's a drive. So, we looking at about an hour drive just to get to the stadium.
Mine's an hour and a half. I'll be in Patterson.
Hour and a half? Okay. Yeah, I got to prep for that.
Stadium located to where it's an hour to get to the game. Where is the stadium located?
It's called free. It's called last minute free. and
No.
I'm going to take it.
I'm talking about geographically. Like, where is the stadium? Like, where
Not
is it
in
to
San
where it's so
Francisco.
far
I'll
from-
tell you
Not in
Yeah, I
that.
was gonna say
It's in Santa
it's not in
Clara.
San Francisco.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah,
Santa Clara.
that's why I'm asking. I don't care about free 99. I
Right.
would drive 2 hours for free 99. But my point is, I'm trying to figure out, like, geographically, why everybody is driving an hour plus to get to the stadium. That's all I was trying
It's
to
by
figure
San Jose. It's by San Jose.
Facts. I gotta
Yeah.
go. I gotta go across and then back down just to get there. So I got a little minute to get there, but
Yeah,
I'm leaving at noon. I'll just put it out like that.
right,
I will
right.
be there early. I'm not.
beat that traffic and stuff. Hey,
Man,
Rod, it sound like
Yeah.
you've been at the stadium before. So
never.
Oh, you never been there before.
Never.
Okay. So Gina,
Yeah.
how am I going to deal with this parking situation? Like, what's the tip? Because I don't have any parking passes or anything like that. Like, what's the best?
I know
way
that's
to-
right, Miss Debbie. Miss Debbie said
Thank you,
noon
Miss
is too
Debbie.
late.
I'm glad Miss Debbie said that. If I gotta be there at 8:00 in the morning, Rodney will be there. You can. Y'all think I'm playing, man? Y'all think I'm joking?
Yeah, if you could be
Levi
there
is
at
gonna
9
be
a.m.,
rocking.
that's probably better.
Yeah,
on Christmas Day at that.
right. Noon is
you
way
know,
too
you
late.
could try
I'm
to,
celebrating, so it don't matter.
yeah, you could try to snag a last minute parking pass online from somebody. Let me see if I can at least get you that. Let me send a
Okay.
text right
How
now.
much do those cost? You know what? It don't matter. I'm gonna be there.
It could be,
I'm gonna figure it out.
you know, one
One thing
time
I'm
we
gonna do,
just
I'm gonna
drove
figure it out.
in. One time we just
What?
drove in and they were like, okay, this way. I swear to God, it was the first time I ever went to Levi's. It was me and my ex-boyfriend, and we were just going, we go, where do you park? And they go, right over there. And we just kept driving and we were in the fucking front of the green lot.
Oh,
And we were
wow.
like, cool. I swear to God, we got the nicest person. I don't know.
Hey, maybe I'm an out of towner, so maybe they'll give me a free pass.
Just be like,
Wearing
where do
Baltimore
I pay
Ravens
for parking?
gear? Yeah.
Congratulations.
Good point. Good
Don't
point.
do that.
What's up,
Don't do that.
B-Dubs?
Good point.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Good
Trey pull
point.
up in his Baltimore hat, talking about is this free parking? They'll be like,
Yeah.
yeah. We got somewhere you can park.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, follow us.
It's gonna be $100.
What up,
Yeah,
B-Dubs?
nah.
No, $100.
Good.
Hey,
Good.
follow
Nah,
us.
y'all make a
As
good
a matter
point.
of fact, this is valet. Give us your keys. We'll park it for you. Go enjoy the game.
Hey, it's a rental, so it ain't my real car.
Even better. That means everything is new.
It's a rental, so I could just tell the rental people, hey man, we got
Valet took my
jacked.
joint.
We got jacked, but I was at the game, so
They got me. What up, Brent? What up, B-Dub?
yeah.
What up to
Hey,
everybody in the chat?
What
hey
up, y'all?
Gina, can you
Okay,
take
I
public
just
transportation
text my
there?
brother. Yes, you can. You can take BART, the BART train to Milpitas, and then you catch VTA, the little light rail. And it takes you. They'll say you'll see all the 49er fans, and then they'll be like, okay, getting off for Levi Stadium, and it takes you like right to the stadium.
Wait.
I actually
So
took
I
it.
can catch Bart all the way to here? Oh man. Hey, I might catch the Bart.
I've done it.
Listen, bro.
I've done
I'm
it.
from New York. I'm from New York
I've done
City,
it.
so I'm used to taking a train to a lot of places. Like when I go see the Knicks play,
It's an hour and a half
I take the train to the
ride
Garden.
from
So
San Francisco.
I take a train to the Garden when I'm in the city too.
yeah,
Sometimes, well, especially if I stay in like Secaucus, I'll take the train right on over.
Mhm.
I
yeah.
catch the train everywhere
Amtrak
in
stops
New
right
York.
below it.
Yeah. The only thing is it feels so much longer going home. You're just like tired and shit. But getting there is easy. It's just the
Okay.
going home's a bitch. Yeah.
Where was Candlestick Park?
But you might
San
want
Fran,
to
It actually was in San Fran.
right off the water.
yeah.
Right
Yeah.
off the water.
And you didn't even need a parking pass. You could park in the fucking
That's
residential.
facts. That's facts.
We used to park in
Nice.
residential and
Candlestick
walk.
was easy back in the day.
Wow.
I'm not in no
Yeah.
closet, Marcus. I'm sitting literally in a room. There's a door right here, the whole nine. I don't have no background tonight. I don't have my computer.
Fucking Mark gets up to his antics.
Oh, Miss Debbie, I know how to ride the BART there. I'm home. Once I get there, I know how to get there if I'm getting on BART. I'm good.
My cousin who lives there on the East Bay, who's originally from Queens, New York,
Christian
suggested to me to not take the BART anywhere.
Christian Wildin', man. Christian Wildin'.
Sorry.
That's funny.
It do look like you. It do look like you, like you on 48 Hours or something. It do look like that.
And man, I don't want my look. I'm gonna tell you why I'm like this. This is real talk. The reason why, hey Brandon, don't let me get started on your background. You know I've seen yours before. Don't do this. Don't do this. Hey, but real talk. The reason why I like this is because my computer and it be slow. So I don't want my stuff to be glitching and stuff like how Gina's is. My junk will be like 8 minutes behind, and I'll be like, I missed the whole show on one sentence. So nah, I'm just chilling. Light real. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna hop the train, man.
Yeah.
That sounds like the smart move.
Yeah,
is the train
that way you don't
in
need a
hour?
parking pass. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
like
go
I don't
to
have to
Milpitas,
like.
and then you get off, and the light rail's right there.
Cool. I know.
And
where
they
I
have
am when
people
I'm in
telling you.
Milpitas. I'm great.
Yeah, like
I love the fact that SoFi is right in the heart of Inglewood. All good. Doesn't take no time to get there.
Yeah.
No time.
Clear.
Yeah, they moving these sports teams into places like and I didn't bring this up tonight when me and Maestro was on, but in DC they're moving the Wizards and the Capitals to Northern Virginia.
To Virginia.
Yeah, that was official last week.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not feeling that, man.
Well, I mean, you know, the land is cheaper. You know, you got a lot more space, a little bit more freedom. You can buy the land. I'm pretty sure your owners are probably leasing the land.
That's why they're moving. That's why they're moving.
Well, we know that. Like duh. Like
I don't like it, man.
I mean, but they like, you know what we gonna do? Travel to go out there and watch them games. Still, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that. Look, I ain't a Wizards fan. I only go there 2 times a year just to see the Knicks play.
See the Knicks, and just like me in Orlando, I only go to the Magic games when the Knicks are in town. And I did the same thing when I lived in Atlanta. Same thing. I didn't go to Hawks games. I went to the Hawks games when the Knicks was in town. So,
but see, the difference is you could take the MARTA to see the Hawks.
True, because it let you out right there at
just like you could you used to take the MARTA to see the Braves, but the Braves
and you can't do that no more with the Braves now.
That's my point. But they didn't move like out of Georgia.
They moved into a part.
I know y'all got your DMV, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
it's a difference. I mean, the Braves moved 25 minutes up the street. You did, y'all.
Yeah,
y'all going
way
up there.
they moved up. They moved to Cobb County to get away from us, man.
You ain't got to tell me. And quiet is kept. If we want to talk about Atlanta right now, quiet is kept. The reason why the Falcons ain't gonna win and ain't gonna never win is because they built that stadium on all them church grounds. So if you want to talk about the reasons why, you know,
karma
in the city and karma, you know, I mean, you can't do folks dirty, man, and expect, you know.
That is rough.
Ain't no excuse for the Hawks. The Hawks is just they got about 50 owners. They got about 50 owners split all in between them. So everybody making decisions.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, we could be an owner. We could be a shareholder of that team.
Right. Facts.
Crazy times.
Hey Trey, you know how much the parking pass is going for this is
Too
for
much.
Green Lot, which is right in front of the
Facts.
stadium.
Throwback.
$80 to $100.
Yeah. Parking at the stadium.
Whereas you could take part like in front, like
Okay.
the best parking area.
Yeah.
And face
Yeah, I might
value
be-
60, but they're not gonna sell them for that cheap.
Yeah.
Cheapest you'll get is probably 80.
I think I'm gonna be getting on that BART.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be getting on that BART.
I agree.
And
I
my
think that's
and my
your best
people's gonna
bet.
be looking at me. My people's gonna be looking at me all funny. My uncle, my uncle's funny. He said, "Look, man, if somebody tell you don't take the BART, why are you going to go and take the BART?" And I'm like, "Bruh, I'm from New York, man. I'm not scared to take public transportation anywhere.
People, man, that'd be killing.
Oh, and BART.
I don't
Yeah.
care about Fruitvale Station. Like I don't care about that movie. Like
it was
that ain't
real, but it's like,
Nah, I'm not. Look. I live in the city where The Wire was filmed. I'm not scared to go to Baltimore.
Right.
Fact.
You know what I mean?
Fact.
So, look, man, I'm do what I got to do, man.
Hey,
I ain't paying $100 for no parking.
Just keep your head on a swivel, man. Like
That's it. That's it.
Just be aware of your surroundings. You good?
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's all good.
I'm from there, and I be peeping stuff like.
And Rod, no, I'm from St. Louis, and if you think for 1 minute, whenever I go home, I just be, I'm home and I'm chilling. Boy, stop.
Yeah.
Boy,
I heard y'all St. Louis cats
St.
get
Louis
down
is not
out
the
there,
place
man.
to play in. St. Louis is not the place to play around in at all.
I heard y'all get down out there, man.
Yeah, at all. And I mean, they look for tourists.
Yeah.
Where could I find? Oh yeah, hey. Yeah, no.
Funny thing you say that, Rod. I mean, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
I just learned about those Nelly lyrics in that first
down,
single
down,
he came out with.
Down, baby.
Yeah,
Hey, it sounded. He was singing, but he was rapping some gangster shit.
Yeah. He was talking about drive-bys and stuff. I'm like, oh snap.
Street sweepers.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was. He was singing, but
and we was dancing to that mug.
Shit.
We was dancing to that mug like it was the new thing.
Right. Right.
Now I know we up here dancing to Killin, like
right.
Play that again.
Right.
I had no idea him and Chingy was beefing.
Down, baby, your street in the Range Rover. In the next words, he said, "Street sweeper, baby, cock ready to let it go."
Right. I was like, oh,
shimmy, go.
Man turned the nursery rhyme into a gangster song. I had no idea him and Chingy was beefing.
St. Louis grimy, bro.
Yeah.
St. Louis grimy.
Like super.
Gotta watch yourself. You gotta watch yourself up there.
Super.
Mm-hmm.
They people talk about New York all the time, and I love it because I love a lot of New Yorkers. I love going to New York. I love staying in the city. I love it.
Yep.
It's my type of environment. I like to walk everywhere. I don't even like to get in Ubers. I'll walk 16 blocks in New York just because it's New York, right?
Yep.
So they tell you the same thing. You know,
I love walking New York.
Gotta watch them slick New York. You gotta watch them slick New York. I feel safe when I'm in New York. You better watch them country grammar boys. You better watch them Midwest boys because Chicago, Chirac right up the street too. So watch them Midwest boys.
Oh yeah, we drove to Chicago one summer, a couple summers ago. We did like a 4-city stop. We did Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Detroit, and Chicago was the last stop. We stayed on the west side actually.
I'm on the west side of Chicago looking for a bus down. Make me put my 2 arms up. Touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
Yes, sir.
One of the worst rappers ever, but he got paid for it.
Hey, killer.
Cam?
Hey, killer. Hey, dog. Hey,
I used to hate him.
People want to use Killer Mine for mad flows.
You didn't like you didn't like Horse and Carriage, Cam?
Yes, I did. I like that one, but that
Rod, I tell you, I used to be
Rick?
in the whip. We would be driving
What up, Rick?
places, and I used to be bumping that cam. Rod used to be in there like, this dude is going crazy. And I'm talking about
Yeah.
Dipset.
He turned me on to Dipset on purpose.
Look,
He did.
we used to when Old Boy came out and the Diplomats was like the hot thing back then. We used to. I remember when the scissor was actually in liquor stores, and we would buy the scissor and stuff, and we would dress like them, and we'd act like we were the Diplomats. Like we had all the CDs, Joel solo joints, Cam solo joints, like. And then that versus happened, and it was like, oh man.
Well, then we just remembered who the Locks was.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Real fast.
But we also remember that was a bad
Stay
matchup.
warm, right?
Yeah, never probably should have happened.
Yeah.
What up, Rick in that thing?
I tell you what, Dan, if
let's
Bandana
get
was
into
still
that
alive,
matchup though.
Yeah, let's get into that.
Big facts, Trey. We'll get back to it. So let's talk about these Niners and these Ravens. I just heard recently that Marlon Humphrey was on some disrespectful stuff, talking about he don't respect nobody on your team. What's good with that, Trey? Your boy talking noise days before. He think that nobody gonna remember because we a week out. Is that what he thinking?
Well,
trolling shit.
I don't know about that. I don't know about what Marlon Humphrey
Yeah, was
said.
it sarcasm or truth?
It was totally sarcasm. It was 1,000,000% sarcasm. 1,000,000. It's nowhere in the world that Marlon was being for real. He was laughing the entire time.
Yeah, Marlon's got his own podcast, so Marlon likes to say things and get get views and all types of stuff. Like when they talk about food on his podcast, it's like, all right, guys, y'all totally in a different bracket than we are, man. But Kyle Hamilton, our all pro safety, was asked about what he thought about the spread, which I think is 5.5 or 5 for the game. I think we're 5-point underdogs. And his response was, well, that doesn't sound like, we're equal. Like it's 11-3 versus 11-3. Like that line, he basically saying we shouldn't be 5-point underdogs. It should be a pick 'em, basically.
No, absolutely not. Y'all absolutely should be underdogs. And it's not to say that the Baltimore Ravens are not a good team. They're a great team in the AFC. They're a great team in the AFC. But the NFC is built a little bit different. It's built a little bit different, a little bit more tough, a little bit less finesse. And, just what I've seen from the 49ers so far in the last few weeks is just bully football, man. Like they just go out and do whatever they want to do. And we've seen the Ravens struggle with the Rams. We've seen them struggle with Cleveland. We've seen them struggle with who did y'all struggle with just recently as well? I mean, still won the game, but it just wasn't pretty.
The Chargers.
The Chargers. We're talking about the same Chargers that were losing 49-0 before halftime. So the Ravens do. My dog, she hate when I close the door. She just want the door open so I can so she could just come in. She barking right now. So, but the thing, I don't even know if y'all can hear her or not.
Yeah, I can hear her.
Hold on, let me get her because she ain't playing.
Get them dogs, man. It's them dogs like having kids, man.
Here she go right here. She's like, yeah, open up this door. But yeah, I mean, y'all haven't played dominant football for real. The Ravens win because the Ravens are good, got a good defense, got Action Jackson, and a pretty decent run game. So they win games. They just don't look dominant in those games. So yeah, the record shows the same thing, but those two teams ain't the same. Those two
They're
teams,
not.
And I think we're gonna find out on Monday. And it's not a lose. I mean, even if Baltimore loses, they still have a very good chance of being number one in the AFC. If the 49ers lose, they have a very good chance of still being number one in the NFC. This is literally, what'd you say, Rod?
We're still number one if we lose.
So there it is.
Mhm.
And I mean, this game literally, and Baltimore lost to Indy. So this game could very well be a preview of the Super Bowl. I think it's going to be an entertaining game. I think, you know what I'm saying? It's Christmas Day. It ain't never been done before. Like, it's gonna be a really, really good game. I pray for decent weather. I hope it doesn't rain.
I don't give a damn what it does. I don't care. I will be there.
I just want to see. I just want to see good football. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Liddy.
I want to see what they can do on dry land. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't got no excuse. Let's just see what, versus, we're gonna cut the playbook because it's raining. You know what I mean? So
no,
that's all I'm saying. That's my 2 cents. Y'all got it.
Well, look, here's my thing. So I agree with you that it's two different conferences. I agree that the 49ers are the best team in football right now. I think it's one. I think it's 49ers 1, and it's Ravens number 2 after that, and then whoever else you want to put, Dallas, Philly, Miami, whoever. I'll disagree in this regard in terms of the NFC being a different conference. We whooped Detroit's ass a couple months ago. We whooped Seattle's ass a few weeks ago. The Bengals, I think that was week 2. We bust that ass too. So we've had some dominating wins along the schedule. Now, in Jacksonville, I wouldn't call Jacksonville an ass whooping. More so, I think Jacksonville had some self-inflicted stuff go on in that game. But I thought we were beating them anyway. Jacksonville is a lousy home team this year. I think you guys have proven that earlier in the year with the beatdown y'all giving them. So in regard to this game, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being there. Like you said, a Super Bowl preview. And I'll tell you what I told Maestro about an hour ago. This situation reminds me of when the Giants played the undefeated Patriots back in 2007. It was like it was either the second to last game or the last game of the regular season. And the Giants were at home against New England. New England was going for the undefeated record. And that game turned out to be like a 38-35 final in the favor of the Patriots. And then weeks later, it's those two teams in the Super Bowl. And look how that happened. It's as if the Giants said, yo, we could play with this team. If we could see them in the Super Bowl, if we get there, we know what we got to do to combat what they're doing. So I feel like the Ravens are in a win-win situation, even if we do lose. Like, if we lose this game, but we do kind of show up and maybe we lose 27-24, somewhere in that, range, I would still feel good about it because I know that the Niners are the Super Bowl favorite in the NFC, and I know we'd be the favorite to get to the Super Bowl on the AFC side. So it would be as if, okay, if we get to the Super Bowl and the Niners are there, we know what we got to do to, crack that code finally.
Hold on, let me ask you a question about Baltimore. And we'll get back to the game, the actual game.
Yep.
Because Buffalo is so on fire right now, do you think y'all take care of Buffalo? Do you think y'all? Yeah. No matter what field?
I feel like, it don't matter. I mean, it would be in Baltimore. So
shout out to my sorry ass Lakers for losing again to the Bulls. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They did?
The Bulls?
124-108.
What?
You said the Lakers lost to the Bulls?
Correct. That's correct.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hey man. Hey, how you feel about that banner, man?
How did AD do? How did AD do though? That's a bigger question.
Don't go, Trey. Do not talk about this banner. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. Let's talk about this ring.
We're not going
because
to
the
talk
Knicks had some.
basketball with you.
The Knicks had something to say
I know
on
two
basketball.
teams on here right now
Banner
are
night.
winners in our lifetimes. So let's leave that alone.
Hey, Terradome.
Leave that alone. Let's get back
Make
to
sure
football.
make sure y'all subscribe to
It's correct.
Trey's channel.
He has that all day long. All I know is on banner night, the Knicks said, "Fuck your banner." That's what they said.
That's what they said. Yep. Facts.
That's what they said. So I mean, he's right. They got the banner, they got the trophy, they got all of that. But on that night, they said, "Fuck your banner, Anthony Davis."
And then let the Knicks have won the in-season tournament and them decide, hey, we're gonna raise a banner. You know how much smoke the Knicks will be getting right now?
I would be giving it to them.
Right.
I would be giving it to them. You better not hang that shit. You better not put that shit
right on Fernando.
Right.
I'd be so mad. Oh, my thing, Rod, is, and I'm gonna be honest, my thing about not wanting to hang the banner is because I need a championship. I need a damn championship. I don't want, y'all got plenty of championships, so you can hang that stupid IST banner. I don't want no IST. I want an NBA Finals.
I want to have it. We want it fair and square like every other team in the league. Are you mad because we won it?
No, I think the criticism is that y'all hung it.
Go.
The criticism is that y'all are the Lakers and y'all hung it next to real championship banners.
Like, put it in a different section. Like, make an IST section.
Have y'all ever thought that maybe the league might have told y'all to hang it up there?
I mean, if that's the case, Rod, there's still like the fact that they can make the Lakers organization do that. The fact that they can make them do that is bullshit. Like, if they say we'll hang it, but I'm not hanging it next to our championships, that would have been totally fine too. If they could have hung it on the other side, I don't know how your stadium is built. I don't know. But if you
Draymond that like button.
But hey, you silly Gina. But for sure, you know what I'm saying? Hang it up.
I got that
next to the championships. Come on, dog.
That's something that hold on. Let me ask y'all this question.
Yep.
Serious. What I'm waiting for all y'all to answer this question all at once. Who won the first championship?
What you talking
about? IST championship.
The Lakers.
Who won?
You know that.
Lakers. The Fakers.
So no, we're not fake. We got more championships than y'all sorry asses too. Anyway, like I was saying,
they fake.
At the end of the day,
IST champs is losing to the Chicago Bulls.
And we still got more than y'all. Period. That's all I want to hear from y'all. Especially two of y'all in here. Y'all have never seen a championship a day in y'all lives. I'm 43. Gina, you're old enough, and Gina ain't never seen y'all win a championship. So period. Because we won it, I understand why y'all hate us. I get it though. And y'all call yourselves the Mecca of basketball.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you.
Why do I hate it?
Why
do I hate it, Rob? Why do I hate it?
If y'all would have won, you know damn well you would have been cheering next year on if y'all would have won.
But Rob,
there ain't no but.
There is a but. There is a but. There is a but. There is a but, Rod. I know the IST tournament. I'm sorry, I'm saying it twice. The in-season tournament doesn't mean shit. I know
at all.
That all it means is players get $500K. It doesn't count towards playoffs. It doesn't count towards like you getting an automatic 8 seed or a play-in seed. Something that makes it more realistic as to why the IST is so important. But if you're telling me that the Lakers franchise...
it doesn't count towards anything?
It only gives them $500,000. And that's not only because players that are not making multi-millions like LeBron,
because it's a bunch of players
they can use that $500,000.
Right.
And y'all know, that's what I'm like,
sure. Why is everybody talking? I was just saying that. Everybody jumped in real quick. There's a lot of players that ain't making that. I just said for the LeBrons and the ADs and the so forth that's not on the team, 500,000 is a lot. So the 500,000 goes to those players. I'm not knocking them getting their money. I'm not knocking them doing that. What I'm knocking is the fact that the Lakers look like an NBA Finals team 2 weeks ago, and today they're losing to the Chicago Bulls, Tomorrow they'll lose to the Washington Wizards. The next day they'll lose to and it's like, wait a minute, but I thought these was the IST champs. Like these motherfuckers was playing like it was June. Now they playing like it's October. So somebody make it make sense.
Hey, it's a long season. When it's time to put up the money,
and I get it. So hold on, Rod. Hold on.
When it's time to put up the money, hold on. Let me ask you this question. When it's time to put up the money between the Knicks and the Lakers, who gets it done?
The Lakers.
Okay, thank you. When's the last time y'all got it done?
What does that mean exactly? So
when's the last time y'all got it done? When's the last time y'all got it done? What year? 1970 what?
73.
Oh,
73.
I said 73.
73.
Anyway,
I was born.
I wasn't even born yet.
I was born.
I was born in 74.
50 years.
I wasn't even born yet.
I was born 10 years later after 73. So
yeah. So regardless, yeah, 50 years, and y'all won an in-season tournament, and we didn't even get to the All-Star break.
74.
If it was going to be an in-season tournament, we're at the in-season tournament all the way out. Like y'all had an in-season tournament for 2 months of the fucking season. Like that's whack.
Hey man, they hate you when you on top, baby. I get it.
Thumbs down.
Hey Rod.
Thumbs down to Adam Silver. Thumbs down to the NBA. Thumbs down. And now they're talking about.
You should say we've been through 9 different presidents.
Suit himself for the IST. Did he
suit
himself 2 months into the season? Trash.
Hey, Rod. I have a different opinion about this than Dan does.
Go for it.
It's not that I'm not hating the Lakers because they won the in-season tournament. It's that y'all had a celebration. Y'all had a ceremony.
Everybody would have been right, no matter who it was.
And I would have gave them the same smoke. I would have gave that team the same smoke.
It's whack.
Yeah, I'm cool with the banner.
Wait. Hold on. Y'all would have been mad if your Knicks would have. Y'all would have been mad if your Knicks would have won. Y'all would have been mad.
No. I would have been mad if they made a big hoopla about it. I would have been mad if they would have rolled out the red carpet.
It's the inaugural IST. What are you supposed to do about it?
Ooh, they want people to like
I want the chip, man. Hey, Rod, I want the chip. I want the real thing.
Huh?
Yeah, Marcus. Bingo. They would have had a parade if they let them.
It doesn't.
We ain't celebrate our 2020 championship.
It means
fuck out of here.
That bubble. It's a reason why you didn't have no parade.
That's why. That's why.
In crypto arena.
That chip counts,
I was in that same bubble, right?
No.
Oh my god.
Y'all was smart not to go there. Y'all wouldn't have won it anyway.
No.
We didn't qualify. We didn't qualify.
The only reason why y'all won it,
you didn't what?
Wait, what was it?
You didn't what?
The only reason why
we didn't qualify.
The only reason why y'all won it was because it was in the bubble. That's the only reason why y'all won that shit. Y'all wouldn't have won that shit if it was a regular season, because neither LeBron nor AD would have played the whole season. And we both know that. So stop it. Relax.
Yeah.
Take your bubble.
That bubble. Still won it, buddy.
Hey,
I understand you're mad because you ain't never seen one.
I would have taken
There'll never be a parade in New York.
I would have taken the bubble.
Sorry.
Hey, Rod, that championship counts, man. I don't care what nobody says, man. That championship counts.
Thank you.
I will acknowledge.
It's a lot of hating out there, but I get it.
I get it, but I will acknowledge the bubble was. I mean,
I want to go get some Bubblicious chewing gum right now.
They called T.J. Warren Bubble Warren for a reason.
Right, Christian.
Right? That I was just gonna bring up T.J. Warren. Like, where's he been?
Who?
Bubble Warren. They called the dude Bubble Warren for a reason.
Who?
Exactly.
He wasn't on the championship team, so I don't know who he was.
Exactly.
So I don't care.
Exactly.
Who?
Exactly.
That bubble experience was a totally different beast, man. That was a totally different thing, man.
A lot of people had head cases. They couldn't make it through there. You know,
the Clippers couldn't wait to get up out of there.
Walking in there, Cats couldn't keep it together in that
Jimmy
bubble,
made it.
boy. They couldn't get no pussy.
Hey,
They couldn't
Jimmy
get
made
nothing
it.
in there.
Jimmy made it do what it do.
Folks was losing their goddamn mind up in there, man. I'm keeping it real. Hey, look, man. At the end of the day, when you couldn't get no pussy the way that you wanted to get it, get whatever you wanted,
You're right.
only the strongest survived, and them niggas could get it. It's just that simple.
Yes, the Clippers couldn't wait to get up out of there.
Why you think PG-13 was PG-13? Oh man, I don't know how to work it in here. I'm a head case.
Them dudes was up 3-1.
Jimmy figured it out. Jimmy Butler said, "I ain't going out like that. I'm about to get me one of these reporters."
Them niggas was up 3-1, and Rachel said, "Yo, I don't want to play no more."
Hey, Rachel, never really.
Hey, got Rachel fired from ESPN, man. She was out there talking in the bubble and all that. Hey, man, I can't help what we did do to everybody else. That ain't my fault, man. Hey, man.
That thing true about her and Jimmy Butler
out there.
Yes,
that thing true.
Yes, it's true.
It ain't my fault.
Trey.
He was clapping her cheeks and making coffee all at the same time, and that's my fault. That's my fault because he out there clapping cheeks and making coffee for everybody. Hey man, if y'all don't want to keep it together, shout out to Kobe Bryant, man. That was for being.
Shout out to Kobe.
Yeah. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to the legend.
It was only right.
Rest in peace to number 2 all time. Rest in peace to number 2 all time.
Absolutely. Number 2.
We was talking about a football game, right? When we talking about that?
Well, what you think,
Niners
Gina?
and Ravens.
What outcome gonna look like, Gina?
Yeah, you know what? I definitely think this is going to be a possible Super Bowl, preview. I think the Ravens are the only team that are the best in the AFC. Considering, I mean, I know you can never count out Patrick Mahomes, but the way their whole team is playing, it's just shoddy work, it's really bad. And not just Kadarius Toney, but Kelsey, he's not playing up to standard either. And they're
hey, don't say that girl's name, man.
He done lost that sauce.
No.
Don't say that girl's name, man.
He lost that flavor, baby, that seasoning. That's why he Travis Kelsey.
Oh yeah.
The whole team looks shitty,
You was dipping in the chocolate, and now you want to go right back to the coca. Hey man, that's on you, pimp.
Ooh.
Enjoy that shit.
Hey. And his play reflects it because that shit is bland as hell.
Yeah. He may need to retire after this year.
With his brother. Retire with your brother.
Retire with your brother.
Yeah.
Y'all could go in the Hall of Fame on the same stage, same day. And
brother
all that.
slipping.
Right. We're brothers.
What has really changed in KC that because they got the same wide receiving core. So what has really changed that?
They don't look elite.
They missing Juju.
Nah, no. They are missing. No. They are missing Eric Bieniemy.
Hey, Juju was on the team with these same receivers, and they won a Super Bowl with Mr. Juju. Juju left and went to the Patriots.
It's Eric Bieniemy.
Patrick Mahomes is falling off. They missing Juju.
They not missing Eric Bieniemy. They missing Juju.
They missing Juju.
They missing Eric Bieniemy, dude. Let me tell you something. I got a story. I got a quick story. So before the season started, I live in Ravens country, but the Commanders are right down the street from us, right? So there was a report.
Oh yeah.
There was a
report that came out.
I can't even say that with a straight face. The Commanders.
Oh well, I used to call them the Commodores. So, I mean, for real. I mean, they was fine as being the Washington football team, but I always
that was way better than the Commanders.
Right? Yeah.
Good night, Rick.
I
Thanks,
wanted
Rick,
them
for
to
joining
name it
us.
the Red Tails. I wanted the red tails and honoring the Tuskegee Airmen. I wanted that, but
That would have been dope.
They
But
wouldn't
they ain't gonna never
let
acknowledge
that
no
happen
more.
up there in DC. They wouldn't.
Oh nah, they're not gonna do that. They're not
red
gonna do
tails. I got some red tail for you. All right.
that. Long story short, right? Players on the team were complaining about how too tough Eric Bieniemy was on them during practices.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, y'all so
Really?
used to getting y'all way. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The players on the Washington team were complaining that Eric Bieniemy was too hard on them. And this is during training camp.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
And Ron Rivera did the one mistake you don't do.
I just got it.
Out his coach right in the press conference, and they looked at him like, "Well, why ain't you been on their ass?" Pause. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, right.
It's like
right.
You mad at Eric Bieniemy for coming in here and demanding these receivers in this offense run a certain way, and you sitting up here listening to you the therapist, you the damn mother. So the players come to you to have a shoulder to cry on, Ron Rivera. That's why you about to get fired after this season, my boy. So since you want to stall him out, you know what? Hey, Rob, what was the coach on? What was the coach on? What was the coach on? What was it? Remember the Titans? Petey, come on over here, talk to me. He said, "Oh, you coddling." He said, "I don't see you coddling. Brozier. What was that boy name? You don't coddle them, but you want to coddle, Petey. Oh, no. Absolutely not. So if Ron Rivera wants to be that coach, and you see, Denzel took his job, right? So Eric Bieniemy might be taking Ron Rivera's job.
But you got to remember, though, Magic Johnson is over there, so he might be cleaning up some stuff. That man just look what he did with the Dodgers. So if he can do that with the Dodgers, imagine what he can do with the Deadskins over there.
Yeah, they clean the house over there. They clean the house.
Yeah, like
they definitely gonna do that.
One thing about old Tragic Johnson, boy, he gonna get the right one in there.
You call Tragic Johnson?
Yeah, the enemy's gonna be the coach. That's the hope anyway.
The greatest point guard ever, Magic Johnson. Yeah. Anybody want to argue that one? Any Golden State Warrior fans want to argue that? Okay, I'm just making sure.
Nah. I don't think nobody wants to argue that.
Yeah,
Gina, are you of that opinion?
Yeah. Don't back up, Gina. I saw you back up a little bit. Yeah.
I was wondering if you called him Tragic Johnson.
I sure did. I did.
I didn't know that was a nickname. I never heard that before.
He was called Tragic Johnson against Detroit back in the day.
I never heard it.
Hamstring. Yeah, in the finals. Yeah, they called him Tragic Johnson.
Oh.
No, in the first finals. Finals.
Okay.
After the second finals that he got into, and they called him Tragic Johnson. Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not of that opinion, Trey, but I do wonder why Andre Iguodala has Steph above Magic Johnson. I wonder about that.
You're talking about the man that got the MVP, the NBA Finals MVP for giving up a man who gave a triple-double in the finals? That guy?
Yeah. I can't. And I like Iguodala, but I
miss me with that shit.
He never ever should have won that NBA Finals.
Never.
But why does he have Steph over Magic Johnson?
Because he was his
teammate. He was his
teammate.
Like, duh, I wouldn't go against my teammate like that. That man gave me 4 rings.
The only person that does that is Scottie Pippen, hoe ass. That's the only person that do that.
Hello.
I ain't never seen a more salty man in my life.
Teammate.
I've never seen a more upset man in my life about a teammate.
Yes, you have, Dan.
But you know what that has to do with though. You know what that got to. You know what that got to do with though.
Let's keep it a buck. A man is fucking. His son is fucking your ex-woman, and
Facts.
you will be pissed off too.
Well,
facts.
This man just asked his pops to be his best man at the wedding.
Best man.
Come on, dog. I hate Michael Jordan too. Fuck every Michael Jordan shoe.
I'd walk in like the Terminator.
Gatorade, Wheaties.
I'd walk in
all
like
that
the
shit.
Terminator, honestly.
I'd be pissed off too.
Oh my god.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hey, he was doing that to his son. He was doing that to the son. He was telling them to come along. And that's what he did.
Woo.
I bet you wish you didn't tell him to come back now.
Hey, could you imagine him as a young kid? He was eyeing your woman the whole time.
Marcus.
The entire time.
As a kid, he was
Marcus was like, yeah, auntie. Hey, hey, little Scotty Jr. Tell your mama to come on over and make some cookies or something, man. Make some brownies or something. Man.
But imagine you being a kid that age thinking, yo, I'm a bag her one day. I'm a bag her one day. And you 8, 9 years old.
Imagine being
wild.
Imagine being his boys and they see him years later and they be like, dog, you really did that? And he was like, I told you.
Yup.
I told you.
He said, no. He said, I went a step further. I married her, dog.
I married her.
I married her, dog.
That's a movie. That's a fucking movie.
Man, you see, he got Scottie Pippen out here looking.
But it's real life.
Almost.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
they say black don't crack, but Scotty's black is cracking.
Hey, that's pure broken heartedness right there, boy. That's what you see on his face. That's a broken heart right there, boy. That's a broken spirit.
Hey,
that
could
man,
you imagine?
Scotty seemed like the guy that looked like he loved her, dog. Scotty looked like the type of guy that was like, dog, I'll do anything to save this marriage. And she was just like, nah.
Imagine being Scottie Pippen's kids, right? And one of them walking in the house with some J's on his feet. Wow. Golly.
Wait a minute. Whose signature is that on them shoes? Marcus's. That don't look like Mike's signature. Whose signature is that? Marcus's. He gave me the special edition J's.
That's wild.
He gave me the Friends and Family pair.
He gave me the bridal shower J's edition. These the ones we're gonna have.
What up, Wise? Oh shit.
Hey man, Scotty out there about to lose it, man. Scotty out there about to straight lose it, bro. It's a cold world, man. That's what you say, Dan, right? It's a cold world, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rod. The funny thing is, I said I was gonna rip the joke one day on her to let cats understand.
I'm logging off if you do this. I'm logging off if you do this.
I gotta wait when the crew is back.
We got
when the whole crew is back. I'm dropping it.
I'm leaving if he ever does this joke, man. I promise you, I'm leaving. I'm gone. Anyway, back to the store. Gina, what's the next topic? Let's go. I'm not about to listen to Dan tonight. I'm not about to entertain.
Oh, I wasn't even done with my Baltimore and San Francisco thing. We just got way off topic. Oh yeah. But I think we have a history of not being able to stop mobile quarterbacks, i.e. Lamar Jackson. We've had trouble in the past stopping him, but I think now. I mean, and we did miss a lot of tackles, last week, and it hasn't been. Our defense needs to, just sharpen up a little bit. But I think we did so well against the Eagles and Jalen stopping that. I think we're gonna do. I think if we tweak a few things, we'll be okay. And plus, we're playing at home. That's always good. I'm just a little worried about the weather and, playing prime time That's the only thing. I just hope that we fix up those defensive issues. And just don't let Lamar get mobile too much. We just have everything going for us.
Can
It
anybody
Here's what
shouldn't
I'd be worried. Here's what I'd be
be
worried
too.
about. Here's what I'd be worried about. Our tackle play has been not great over the last several weeks. With Ronnie Stanley in and out of the lineup, missing some snaps here and there. Like against, so who was it against? It was against the Chargers, that Sunday night game. Khalil Mack was abusing Ronnie Stanley that whole game. And I'm really concerned about the tackle play for the Ravens. And I just lost my home run hitter in Keaton Mitchell. I just lost him last week. So now
Yeah, man.
I gotta see Melvin Gordon out on the field this week. I don't want to see that, man. I don't want to see Melvin Gordon on the field.
Hey, didn't Melvin Gordon get a ring for doing nothing last year with Kansas City?
He got a ring for doing nothing last year. Yep, he did. And the Ravens picked him up on the practice squad. And why? I couldn't tell you, because one thing John Harbaugh talks about is if you fumble and you are running back and you fumble, you get in the doghouse. And Melvin Gordon is a notorious habitual fumbler.
He sure is.
So that's why it didn't make sense to me, picking him up. But when JK got hurt in the first game and Melvin Gordon came in for, I guess, 2 or 3 games, he did okay. He didn't fumble. He had some nice safe plays and all that. But now
he fumbled again when he came in for JK. He fumbled.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Oh, he did. Okay.
No. He didn't.
He had the fumble.
No. I'm saying he had some nice plays when he was in. Okay. He had some nice plays, but at some point the luck starts to run out and who you are starts to resurface again. So if I got to see Melvin Gordon the rest of the season, I'm worried that this dude gonna cost us a game in the playoffs.
Well, he might cost you this game on Monday.
If he's out there, we'll see. But go ahead.
Every team is worried about mobile quarterbacks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I get it. We're bad on it, but every team is bad with mobile quarterbacks. Like, when it comes to Lamar Jackson, he's a generational talent. So it's not like I'm just keeping it a buck. He ain't no Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts ain't never been no MVP. You know what I mean? He may have been in the conversation a couple of years, whatever. He ain't Lamar. Lamar, I've said it for weeks. Lamar scares me. He's that one QB because he has an arm. He can get it done with his legs if need be. The only thing that if this is the point where it comes to now we get to finally see what Wilkes is built on. Being on the ground or on the field like all these other people have been crying about, instead of him being up there. Look, I hope he can make, the necessary adjustments to make it happen. I think that once you guys lost your tight end.
Mark Andrews. That was tragic. Losing Mark Andrews was tragic.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
but I like Isaiah. Go ahead though, Rob. My bad.
Yeah. Absolutely. He's a beast.
I like him.
Yeah, like he's nice. So you got to play your game, but I don't know if they're gonna keep a spy the entire game on him. I don't know if that works. I don't think that works with this guy. I think you just have to trust your defense. Everybody has to play sound football and execute. It's just about execution. If your game and your scheme works, execute it. I feel like we need to go to man, because if we go to man, then you can put the people in the box that can keep him isolated. We have the corners that
you have to seal your edge, Rod. You got to seal that edge.
You have to
seal those edges.
You got to seal the edge, and And you got to take advantage of the inconsistencies at offensive tackle. Ronnie Stanley has not played his best football this year. If you could turn him to a turnstile, then we're probably going to be in trouble for the entire game.
Right. I think
we
also
could have got y'all, Trey. The Rams should have got y'all. I mean, it ended the way it ended. It could have happened to either side. So I'm not knocking that. You know what I'm saying? Those things happen.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly speaking, Lamar was dead ass serious when he was happy that they won that game, because y'all shouldn't have won that game, dog. Like we
hey, look, y'all was in a playoff race, man. Y'all in playoff mode. So respect to the Rams.
Yeah.
Respect to the Rams.
Business tomorrow. I hope we handle business tomorrow.
See, my thing
y'all got the Saints, right?
We got the Saints.
That should be an easy one.
That's a playoff game right there.
And that's our next topic, actually.
I'm not worried about Derek Carr. I'm worried about Alvin Kamara, and I'm worried about the defense. That's it.
Let's talk about it. That's our next topic.
Hold on. I didn't give my synopsis for this game yet.
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Rod.
I didn't give my synopsis.
Go ahead, because I got to jump off.
I'm going to be high in the game. I'm going to be loaded for the game. I'm going to be ready for the game. Rain, sleet, or snow, this Negro will be in this. So at the end of the day, it's all good. But I just hope that like I said, we got to play sound defense. But then on top of that, we got to execute on offense too. Like our offense, I think this game, I feel like is going to be predicated on our offense this time. Like, hey, get out to a big lead and let's go. Because if we get out, then, we got to play with a little bit of a cushion, because I don't need to be playing catch up and not that red stuff type of football against these guys. Right. It's not about to happen with these dudes. So because once they control the clock, they got a good line and then some. Not to discredit their defense. Their defense is also nice. So I just feel like we also have to use McCaffrey in more ways than one. Use him in the pass game. Like, if we can get him going in that, I think that opens up even that much more, because then you can execute using Debo in the backfield, putting both of them in the backfield. Then you got to pick your poison. Then we also got to say, Ayuk, get busy. That right there is my point. And then George Kittle. George Kittle is going to be underneath, and he got to do his thing, because this is when the lights are bright. He tends to show up. So let's do it.
And that's going to be hard, because we got arguably the best linebacking duo in the league with Roquan Smith.
It's the four best linebackers in the league playing in that game on Monday.
Yeah.
It's the four best linebackers in the league playing in that game on Monday. It's going to be a good defensive battle.
Yeah. The second level play, like, I don't see us giving up a lot of stuff beyond our linebacking level. So like you said, using McCaffrey in different ways is what's most likely gonna make y'all win the game against us, or win that battle anyway. Because I don't see y'all just going traditional, hey, let's hand it off, and he gonna get 8 yards, 10 yards, 12 yards. Yeah,
Trey, we exposed your linebackers.
Yeah, and y'all's offense, and someone said it on the radio the other day. Y'all between y'all, Miami, and maybe to a degree, San Fran, y'all's offenses kind of come from that same lineage.
They're the same tree. Shanahan, McVay, McDaniel.
Yeah.
They are the same tree. They just run their offenses out of different formations. Like San Fran run their offense out of what y'all go two. Y'all go two tight. No. What y'all do, Rod? Y'all two receivers, one tight end.
One tight end. They go one tight end.
Y'all go one tight end.
Depending on what it is. 22.
Depending on what it is. Yeah. And y'all run out of the pistol too. So I mean, like on certain Kyle schemes up some, man, he really is a good offensive coordinator. He may make some bonehead plays at times, but my gosh, man scheming up plays. I'd be like, sheesh. And I don't understand why McVay can't figure it out. You know what he gonna do to you.
Yeah.
But he always exploits y'all.
Yeah.
Like
He has McVay's number.
That's the thing.
Oh my God. He got his number, he got his social, he got his he got everything.
But then
hey, except for when y'all got to the Super Bowl. Except for when y'all got to that Super Bowl. Look at the smile.
You talking about this Super Bowl?
That's the NFC Championship.
Yeah, that was
the NFC Championship. That is when we got fucked.
With Jimmy, please.
Yeah. Now there's a new sheriff in town.
But see, this is the thing though. I personally, this is just my personal opinion. We have to take advantage, or we have to win this game. Then we have to fly to, I think it's Washington, beat them. I don't care about the Rams, and I'm just being honest. I do not care. I don't care because
you won't let them in. You gonna let them in the tournament?
I don't care because my thing is we
I know
Rod.
Hey, don't do that, man. Hey, don't do that. Beat the Rams, man.
Kyle Shanahan, don't
do that.
Don't worry, Trey. Kyle Shanahan won't allow it. I was just telling one of my Rams friends tonight. He was like, "Man, San Fran gonna have it locked up. They ain't gonna care." I said, "Boy, stop." I said, at the end of the day, Kyle still loves his undefeated record with us on season games. It's been like that for the last 6 seasons, I think. I don't know. I just didn't stop counting. But he's not gonna just be like we're gonna lose that game or we're just gonna let that game go. No, he's not.
Yeah,
no, the hell he ain't.
That's ego. That's ego.
But
you're not. Hold on.
That is
if
ego.
If we win these next 2, he'll be a fool to sit up there and play a full game against the Rams when you should sit these guys, maybe play a drive or 2, and that be it.
Nah, don't look. Nah, I would play the starters against the Rams. You want the Rams out of the tournament.
He's got an ego.
The way they going, you want the Rams out the tournament.
I'm not.
Would you rather see the Saints in a tournament, or would you rather see the Rams in a tournament? I would rather see the Saints there.
This year, I don't care. I really don't.
Right.
Not in the NFC.
You don't.
I don't care.
The 49ers are a
really honest about that.
It's no excuses.
I don't.
That's Rod's point. It ain't no excuses.
Thank you, Dan. I don't care. It shouldn't matter what's going on the last game. If you handle the business, come playoff time, bruh, there is no excuse for Kyle Shanahan this year. Okay, look.
None.
Say if you do go all out, right? You go all out and you get one of your main starters, part of the core, hurt, but you still beat the Rams. Then what?
That's not a win.
That's not a win to me.
Look, the Bears
you got to deal long term. I'm not caring about
the Bears let Aaron Rodgers in the tournament years ago, and the Packers ended up taking him out in the NFC Championship game.
It's the Bears.
They was a 2 seed. They was a 2 seed in the conference that year.
But
hold on.
Trey, they can't get right, Trey.
Trey, to your point, what you just brought up.
Mm-hmm.
Think about this. To your question.
Yep.
Was Chicago playing like us this year?
That year? Probably not.
Thank you. That's my whole point.
Probably not.
Well, the first thing you said was they were the 2 seed. So they definitely not playing like San Fran if they was the 2 seed.
Absolutely.
So they definitely not. They play like Philly. They play like that.
Got to keep guys. We're right now.
But if they'd have knocked the Packers out that year, they would have been in the Super Bowl.
And if was a 5th, we'd all be drunk. But what we do know is good teams find a way to win, and bad teams always find a way to lose. That is just how it goes.
Facts.
And on that note, I gotta run, fellas and lady.
Hey, we on the same way.
It was great
good,
having you on.
It was good having you, man.
Yes, thank you. I saw
and
your.
It was
I saw your
Rod's
thing after
idea
I got
to bring you on.
Show. Oh, appreciate you, Rod, and look
problem.
forward to meeting you. Look forward to meeting you, man.
Yeah.
We'll catch up, bro. We'll catch up.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Y'all
Absolutely.
have a good night.
Make it happen.
Safe travels to y'all, man.
Right,
Yeah, thanks, man.
Trey.
You too.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
All right,
Trey.
Dan, Gina,
So-
Rod, appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get to these.
Hey, you
Rams.
guys,
Yes,
make
sir.
sure
It was
y'all
good having you on
subscribe
the show.
to his channel.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Absolutely.
put his
Absolutely.
link in the description box, so you guys make sure that you go back and click on it. It's gonna be there by the morning. All right, so please, and then either way, I'm gonna go ahead and tweet it out. So make sure you guys subscribe if you're not already.
Hit that like button.
Please, please, please smash the like button because you love us. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. Please, please tell your friends.
Shout out to all
Like
15,000.
Rod says,
Absolutely.
tell your friend to tell a friend.
Friend. Do this.
What's up, Ghost? Reggie. That's Reggie right there.
What up, Reg? Hey,
So
Saints and Rams.
I hope the Rams
right
win.
here.
I mean, we're in playoff mode. We don't have no time to play around. I know the Saints are battling for NFC South spot, you know, trying to win a division still and all that nonsense. We don't need to give them no hope. We don't need to give them nothing. What we need to do is handle business at home. I mean, the Rams, and I'm going to be honest with you, the Rams this year are better on the road team than we are at home. I don't understand what's going on, but it is what it is. If we handle business, beat New Orleans. Next week, New Year's Eve, we got the Giants in New York. If we can come out healthy and win that game in New York. And then we got the 49ers at the end. So, I mean, by that time, I'm hoping before that game, stuff is almost settled. But if I know anything about the NFL and storylines, it'll be so important for week 17 for like 5 teams. You know what I'm saying? So the top will be all panned out. Everybody at the top will be locked in. 1, 2, and 3 in the NFC will be locked in. 4 is not locked in because it's the AFC South. I mean, the NFC South, and they don't know who's going to win that division. And then, you know, come 5, 6, and 7, Dallas, we know going to be at 5. At 6 and 7 is where we need to be. I'm hoping we fall in 6 because I would love to go play Detroit in Detroit. I would love for Matthew Stafford to go home. I would love it. And I would love for Jared Goff to see us and be like, man, I miss y'all. And he turned the ball over like 5 times. It would just make my day. So that's where I got with the Rams and the Saints. This week we just got to handle business tomorrow, and we'll see where it go.
Will Stafford get it done at home?
I hope so. I need him to. He's been playing pretty well. I ain't seen a pick 6 in a minute.
Touche.
I ain't seen a pick 6 in a minute. So yeah, I'm just, you know, I'm hoping we get it done, man. I'm hoping my defense step up. We've been playing well. We've been playing okay, you know, enough to be relevant. You know how I feel about relevance. Doesn't really matter. I would have rather just lost a lot of games and been in the top 10 in the draft, but you know, we can't get what we want. So there goes that. What you think, Rod? I mean, if the biggest thing is, I mean, we know about, Rams, New Orleans, so what? We'll see how that plays out. But the biggest thing is simply that last game of the season. That the last game of the season is what it's all about.
We don't need the last game of the We don't need the last game.
I know y'all don't. I know y'all don't.
The last season.
We need that game. So I'm just trying to see how Kyle plays it out. Like, you know, you gonna let us get this dub or you gonna fight us for it?
I just hope that he plays the game right. I hope that, hey man, have this thing sold up, win these next 2, sew this thing up, let the Rams control their own destiny. And what's his name? Dalton. What's his name? Sam Darnold walk in there. I don't even care.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I don't even care. Don't care.
Let Sam I am run it. Yeah, let Sam I am run that game. Please. Do you know how upset I would be if Sam Darnold beat us, dog?
It's likely. That's all I'm gonna say. It's likely.
Well, it is likely because the system is great.
God.
Rod, I feel like if you could take a couple reps back there, you might be able to run the offense.
I can give Purdy a run for his money throwing it.
What I need to do? What I need to do?
Oh my God.
Okay. That's it. And it's gonna be just like that.
So you're saying 5 yards to Debo, right? Cool.
That's it. Bet. Whoa. You want me to hand this off to a delayed handoff to CMC? Got it.
Sure could.
Don't remind me, Christian. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. It's
Oh
sad,
my
man.
God.
It's real sad. Like y'all got our number.
Big
for
Dick
real.
Nick.
That's all we want, Christian, is that. That's all we
That's
need.
it.
We need to win this.
I would appreciate it too, because I just want them to sit out everybody in that last
If
game.
people was to come at me and be like, y'all lost to the Rams on the last game, I'll be like, so? And we had number one sold up. I don't give a damn about that game. That's all I care about.
And see, this is the one thing that I am about. You know, I'm a die-hard Rams fan. So I talk noise about 49ers, Seahawks, Cardinals. You know, I do all that stuff. But what I don't do is go overboard, right? I mean, I'm not going to sit here and watch San Fran let us win and then turn around and talk shit. Like, especially if everybody is sitting out.
Right.
Come on, dog. Like,
it wouldn't make sense.
But we have fans like that. Oh, we finally beat San Fran in the regular season. The drought is over. And I'm like, no, it isn't.
Right.
No, it isn't.
The real ones know.
Right. I'm like, don't get me wrong. I'm happy that we won. I'm a Rams fan. Fuck the Niners, all that good stuff, whatever. But I'm smart. I know that the whole first unit was out, and y'all sitting up here celebrating that we finally beat them. That's a fake win. Let's just be happy with the win. Hopefully it helps us get into the playoffs, and let's just be happy from there. Now, if we happen to see the 49ers in the NFC Championship and we beat them, now we can talk shit. But we're not going to talk shit on week 17 and no starter is playing. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, Rams fans. We won't do that, Rams fans. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
My favorite part.
At full strength in order to get those bragging rights back. Other than that, I'm not being happy about beating the third unit. I'm not happy about that.
Facts. What's our next football one?
It's Philadelphia.
Is it Philadelphia? Is it that Philly time?
We're going to talk about the Philly fucking fan base, how they fucking imploded, and asking for Jimmy G to save themselves from, further embarrassment. And that's embarrassing. Okay, that's fucking embarrassing.
That's what's embarrassing.
So yeah,
they lost to Drew Lock. I'm sorry. Like, see, this is the thing. Hold on, because remember, Philly fans was
like
talking
us
all that
losing to
shit.
Nick Mullins.
Hold on, remember, Philly fans was talking all that shit to us when we lost to Cleveland to a backup. Remember all that shit they was talking? Oh, y'all lost to a backup? A backup? Y'all lost to Drew Lock and a 6-17. I don't want to hear shit from y'all. And that comes on a 3-game losing streak. And your quarterback has the reason why y'all lost the game.
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
We lost the game in Cleveland because of our kicker. We didn't lose it because of our quarterback.
No.
Yeah.
No.
There's a big difference.
Do you guys watch First Take or anything?
Yeah.
Well,
fucking Mad Dog was on this morning, and he was like, "I still got Hurts for MVP." I'm like, Bro, he's tied for most turnovers in the league. He's got 17, and you still have fucking Hurts as MVP. He's no
You're listening
shit,
to a
you know?
dude that said that Larry Bird is his GOAT.
I know.
What? Like, come
And he
on,
has
man. I
Shaq.
never listened
He
to that
doesn't even
dude.
have Shaq as his top center. I know.
Right,
I don't-
like,
I
I'm
was
not about to
mad.
listen to that dude,
I
man.
don't even know
I
why
know.
Mad Dog is on TV, dog.
I do.
Because he's
Me
mad.
either. I was
Controversy.
I was
We need
upset.
controversy.
Yeah.
I
But
get the TV.
Yeah, he's like a
controversy
skit.
is so far
Right.
He's like a skit.
It's so
bad.
far
It's so
fetched.
bad.
It's not even entertaining because it's like it doesn't even make any sense.
It
Like
doesn't.
I can see if you had like
Yeah.
a real argument, but it doesn't even make any
Right.
sense.
Right.
Like it doesn't
So
like
bad.
there's nobody that's gonna be tied or possibly end up leading in turnovers that is going to be named MVP. It's not going to happen. Dak has a better chance at being MVP than Jalen Hurts does.
Lamar has
Right.
a chance than him.
Well, we know what
Yeah.
and Lamar is far superior. I just named Dak
Yeah.
because Dak ain't winning shit, but he has a better
right.
chance of winning MVP than Jalen does.
Yeah.
Dak has better numbers
Right.
than him.
And he got better numbers.
Yeah.
So what are we talking
Right.
about? Like
Right.
that's
It was like
you know what?
absurd.
Yeah, Matt, I don't listen to Mad Dog. Mad Dog said Larry Bird is the GOAT. Larry Bird said he saw Jesus playing basketball. Shut the hell up, Mad Dog. Shut
Right.
up.
Right. As soon as I heard that dude say Larry Bird was his GOAT, I was like, oh, hey, man, you'll never get me to listen to you. You'll never get me to listen
All
to you.
right.
Never.
Like, what the
Never.
fuck, dude?
Mad Dog
Never.
only knows baseball. I don't even know if Mad Dog knows baseball. I think Mad Dog knows Mad Dog, MD 2020. I think that's what he
2020.
knows. Great flavor. I
That
think that's what
2020
Mad Dog knows.
Yeah, that 2020.
He's a wino.
Mad Dog
walking
drank a
wino.
lot of Mad Dog, okay? He drank too much
Only
Mad
winos
Dog.
talk like he talk. Only winos talk like how Mad Dog talk. And that's a fact. I done talked to a lot of winos in my day, and they sound just like Mad Dog, dumbass. It's just like him.
Seriously, he's got the skin. He's got that drunkard skin, you know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of saggy, like
Droopy.
he's taking
Droopy.
yes, like he's taken back quite a couple. But anyway, yeah. So
Ooh. Oh, that man a wino.
but yeah, so yeah, I'm with you.
Hey,
But
man,
I don't even know what we're
Eagles,
talking about, but
Eagles. Hey, man, that shit
But yeah.
for sale. Y'all really got spared last year. Let's keep it a buck. Y'all really want to keep it a buck? I'm gonna tell you. No, now I'm gonna stop trolling. Real talk. Now, y'all shouldn't have never. Y'all should have paid CJ Gardner Johnson. Y'all didn't pay him. That right there screwed up y'all whole secondary because he covered up a lot that y'all don't know about for them.
right.
But because y'all
Ask
didn't want to
Detroit.
pay him,
Ask
now
Detroit.
look at what holes is exposed in y'all secondary. Y'all knew Slade wasn't it. Bradbury, we've been on how Bradbury was.
Debo was right.
He was right. So, and to take this, do y'all know that on that last drive, every play went against Bradbury?
Bradbury. Every last one. 5-4-5.
92 yards was given up by one man. I rest my case on that part.
Trash.
CJ Gardner. Y'all
Trash.
shit CJ.
Philly will be okay. Philly will end the season 13-4. They'll win the last 3 games because they're cakewalks. They'll win the division.
Yeah.
But that's about it in my eyes. They might win the divisional, the wild card weekend.
Now, to your defense, you guys as well. Anybody that goes up there to New York, I always say this every time. Meadowlands, y'all got to take care of your boys' bodies up there. Because that up there is a death trap. Now, if they get caught up there and somebody get hurt, Philly, and y'all not playing smart, and somebody get hurt that y'all really need, y'all season could be over with. Really could be. You already got Jalen Hurts with a messed up knee.
if Kelsey,
I'm just saying.
if Kelsey and Kelsey been dealing, and Jason Kelsey been dealing with injuries that, you know what I'm saying, like lingering injuries, not enough to be out of games, but enough to show up on the injury report. And if anything happens to that center, adios. Adios. That whole tush push shit, adios.
I
Adios. Adios.
All I'm
Because that
saying,
seemed
man.
like that's y'all only secret weapon. It seemed like Philadelphia's only secret weapon is the tush push. But this is the problem. You're not close enough to first down yardage to use that bullshit. Then what? Then what?
Along with that,
Turnover season.
along with that, what do I always say about players? Now, who got paid last year, this offseason?
Jalen.
How's he looking this year?
Fantastic. That boy clean. Every time I see him.
wait, who Waddle? Jalen Hurts? Waddle? Which Jalen?
Hurts.
Remember he got 200 and something?
I'm just I'm just
Waddle
playing.
ain't got paid no money.
Okay. I was like,
Waddle ain't got paid nothing yet.
I'm with you, I'm with you.
Because
I'm
Hurts.
with you.
No, I'm just messing.
Yeah, Jalen got that cake.
He got that money, and now he's the most turnovers. I tell people, man, once you get paid, I tell people that, man, that payday. And man, one day y'all gonna listen to that, man. One day y'all gonna listen to that. That is,
hey, his
it's a scary
agent
thing.
told him, and this is what I like about it. And I mean, I know. I guess I'm just more sinister with it because, you know, black QBs have been so damn near blackballed in the league. So now to see like the black QBs getting 200 million contracts and 175 contracts and 150 fully guaranteed, and them getting over on organizations like everybody used to get over on organizations. So seeing them be like strategic with getting their contracts and it being a 4 or 5 year deal, whatever it is, and being able to re-up and get another big payday, I love it. I love it because bums have been getting paid millions for decades in the QB position. So now, you know what? I get paid my 200 million. I want to make sure I'm safe and I'm injury free. So in the next 4 years, I can re-up for another big deal because Dak about to get paid again. Dak is about to get another huge deal. And it ain't nothing that the Cowboys can do about it because now Dak has the numbers to prove it.
Yeah.
I would love it. I hope Dallas does pay him.
Jerry is pulling out his hair right now because that contract gonna be huge. Micah's contract gonna be huge. CD's contract is gonna be huge. Like, dog, like he gonna have to pay real dough to 3 players. 3.
It's not like he ain't got the money.
Oh, he got the money, but he don't want to spend it on the whole 53-man roster. And certainly he don't want to give up so much money to 3 positions. 3? Dog, he already had problems at offensive line. What's the name was already holding out. They had to give him more money for him to come back.
Collins.
So, dog, like Jerry got problems. Jerry, and he know it. But one thing he got on his side.
Trey Lance.
Them Cowboys gonna sell tickets. They gonna sell merchandise.
Trey Lance.
They gonna get on prime time. They gonna, you know what I'm saying?
I knew Gina heard that.
What you say?
You go one thing, and Jerry got on his side, and Rod goes Trey Lance.
Sheesh. So
I'm just being funny, but hey, do y'all know Trey Lance may not ever see the field for real? If Dak gets that money, Trey may not ever see the field ever.
I know.
Well, the thing you'd have to do if you're Trey Lance is request a trade, or they don't pick up his they don't pick up his contract, and then
He'll
he's a
go to
free
another
agent,
team. Yeah.
willing to go anywhere. And I
Hey,
mean,
man, come on
Maybe
back.
he'll
Hey,
go to the
come on back.
Steelers.
No. Come on back to San Fran, man. Be the backup.
Gina,
Be the backup.
wow,
Hey,
nah.
while you talking, go to Pittsburgh. He would be the man. He would
With
be the
Tomlin?
man. Yeah, he would be the man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I like
he
it.
can go to New York.
I like it.
He can go to New York.
Nah,
DeVito,
New York's too
Diddy,
What's
racist.
New York team? What's New York
It
team?
don't matter.
Oh, I thought you were
they don't
talking
want that.
Giants. Not the
Tyrod,
Giants.
Tyrod Taylor is the first black quarterback to play for the Giants, dog.
You think I knew? You know I know that. You remember I told you the most racist organization. I've been said that. I
He ain't
knew
going to the
that.
Jets.
At least the Jets drafted Geno. You dig what I'm
Hey.
saying? At least they gave him a shot.
I was
They
just
got
looking at
they got
I was
A-Rod.
looking at Trey's white side. Maybe that might, hold a little weight.
Hey, I think he could. I think
Give
Gina.
him the
I think he
benefit
could
of
do
the
well in the
doubt.
Jets. I think he could do well with the Jets.
Now, as long as Aaron Rodgers is around, I mean, he'll never get playing time, and then he'll get
No,
stiffed
Aaron Rodgers
again.
ain't gonna be around forever.
At least 2 years.
I'd put Trey Lance behind Aaron Rodgers. I absolutely would. You're gonna get rid of Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson is done in New York.
Oh, he's already gone.
Done.
Yeah.
So
he's gone as of this. Like, they already talked and said that he was going to be gone like in the middle of the season. Like, it's already a done deal. They agreed to trade.
They couldn't get rid of him, but they're gonna definitely they either gonna trade him or cut him in the offseason. So it's a wrap.
Hey, he can go to Minnesota too. Kirk Cousins deal with Kirk Cousins. His deal.
Oh, they already said in Minnesota though they bringing Kirk back. They've already said they bringing Kirk back.
I've heard all that shit before, and I've seen a lot of stuff change in the summertime.
And a lot of fans hate Kirk. They're like, done.
I don't believe that.
I don't know why Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback.
He is. After watching
he's decent.
Hey man, I like Kirk Cousins.
No,
I'm being real.
I like him.
I respect him after watching that. Yeah.
Yeah, he can sling the rock though. He's a good. I mean, listen, I do respect Kyle Shanahan's mind. I know we joke a lot about Kyle and so forth and so on, and I talk a lot of shit, but I respect his mind as a coach. And if Kyle Shanahan, who knows Kirk Cousins, that was his quarterback in Washington. That was his quarterback, not RG3. I want to make it very plain. His quarterback was Kirk Cousins. He did not endorse drafting RG3. I just want to put that out there. That was an ownership decision. Hence the reason why they went back to back with fucking quarterbacks. One third round, the first round and then the third round, right?
Right.
So we know that it was already division there. Nobody does that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody drafts two quarterbacks in a single draft, at least not that close together. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't happen. You have so many other positions that you can pick up and you can draft for. Nobody does that. That was internal conflict. So if Kyle Shanahan saw something in Kirk Cousins that said, I've been trying my hardest to get Kirk Cousins to San Fran, and it just never worked out for him. We're talking about the same Kyle Shanahan that said no to Tom Brady. I want to make sure people understand and know what I'm talking about. And I'm not saying that's a diss against Tom Brady. I'm just telling you how much Kyle Shanahan really wanted to get Kirk Cousins in the building.
And also Kyle's a, we are, like Gina always says, his ego wouldn't allow him and Tom in the same building. That was not gonna happen.
The Shanahan family was like, fuck no. The Shanahan family was like, nah.
But they also knew what was going down there in Tampa. You think they was about to allow the same shit that he did down there in Tampa to come here to San Fran?
Absolutely not. It would have been worse in San Fran because
with Tom throwing tantrums and shit on the sidelines like that? Shit.
Gina,
Shit doesn't go down here.
They would have actual team meetings after other team meetings. Tom will pull the guys in and tell him, "Nah, scratch that. We're running this play." Could you imagine if he did that? Could you imagine if he came to San Fran and did that to Kyle Shanahan?
Kyle would
Oh my
heated.
God! It
would have been a power flex, and Kyle Shanahan would have been the first person to bench Brady ass right in front of live TV. He would have benched his ass on prime time just to prove the point. Like, bro, you don't run shit in this building. Kyle Daddy, Mike Shanahan would have told him, bench him right now, dog, in front of everybody. Bench him right now. Let him know who running this.
Yeah.
Mike would have said, "Hey, do I need to come out the booth?"
Facts.
So I need to come out the booth and say
facts.
Hey man, that would have been ugly out there. So, hey man, I'm just glad that
Gina, you got some fans out here, bro.
Yeah, Gina be having them. Gina be popping.
Gina be having them, boy. They be coming out to Gina, boy. Y'all better relax.
Gina be out here popping in these streets. All right now. Hey man.
I'm still all alone with my cat. So
pause.
Major pause.
That is the worst. Hey, and the way she announced it too.
Scratch that. Can we scratch that?
Pause. You gotta relax. You gotta relax.
Ooh, man.
Right, Miss Debbie, what's she doing? What is she doing? I'm still here alone with my cat. Want some company? Want some company?
It's getting hot in here, man. I swear to God.
Sheesh.
Talk about some
It's hot in here, dude. It's fucking hot in here. It's always fucking here.
That's what happens. Gina. That's that those two go hand in hand.
Yep. You and that hot cat.
Woo.
Sheesh.
I almost said something wrong.
Okay.
I ain't gonna do that.
Fuck. Sorry, Miss Debbie.
Are we going?
Reggie's like, what the fuck?
Are we done football, or are we still? We'll bounce back to it. Can we talk about Ja? Can we talk about Ja Morant?
Yeah, let's talk about. Yeah, we are.
Can we just talk about how
definitely that is the next topic?
How the dirty shit birds. Is that the Arizona Cardinals and the Seahawks?
Giles back.
Oh, that's my boy Tom. That's a Rams fan right there, boy.
Boy.
So Ja Morant came back last night, balled out.
Honey? Damn.
Huh? What'd you say? Oh, the Ravens. Gotcha.
Yeah, I rode with him.
Gotcha. The Ravens. That does look like a Raven. My bad. That do. It kind of gave me pigeon vibes too a little bit with the beat, but that makes sense. Tommy said,
"You said Niners all day."
I know. I mean, your avatar looked yellow and blue, so it kind of threw me off a little bit.
Hey, I got a question. Do Memphis make the playoffs now that Ja's back?
Yeah. I got Memphis being in the play-in. Oh yeah.
So play-in, not playoffs, but play-in.
No. Make the play-in in order to make the playoffs. I just got them being so just low because I don't think they can catch up.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't think they can
that's fair.
Catch up to like the teams that are going to be already in it. So I think they get to a play-in.
I respect that.
Then they lose in the first
round.
Right?
You think they lose in the first? Oh, okay.
You talking about the play-in?
I mean, if they make once they make the play-in, then they'll move in to make the the actual playoffs. Then they'll lose in the first round. They're not
Because they'll
beating
be
Minnesota.
So it'll be Denver or
Minnesota.
They're
not beating them too.
Yeah.
Hell no. Y'all gonna count on Desmond Bain to get it done?
And they certainly ain't counting on Marcus Smart.
And you sure ain't counting on Derrick Rose.
You for damn sure ain't depending on Derrick Rose. Hey, what happened to Defensive Player of the Year? Because I ain't heard his name all year.
Jaren Jackson, he's the most hack boxingest person probably in the league.
I ain't heard his name all year.
Okay. See, y'all gonna get me started on these dubs now. I really don't. I'm trying to leave y'all alone. Trying to leave y'all dubs alone, man.
No. The Dubs can make the playoff. Hey, man, Steph Curry is one of the best players we've ever seen in this basketball game. And there's a chance. There's a chance that they can make the play into. There's a chance. I mean, they've been balling ever since Dre been gone. So maybe that was the missing piece. I wonder how well Golden State would have done if Jordan Poole was still on this team and no Draymond. I wonder how well they would have been then. An extra
They would have been a lot better than they are now.
Facts.
They would have been a lot better than they are
You know now. Who else I think would have been better? Andrew Wiggins would have been better if Jordan Poole was still on this team.
Absolutely.
Probably because they're from the same
Wiggins is actually
area.
Now that Draymond ain't there. But folks don't want to talk about that part.
Nobody wants to talk about that. They don't want to play with Draymond. The only person that wants to play with Draymond is Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Klay's numbers was trash when Draymond was there. Now look at Klay.
Look at Klay now.
And I was dogging Klay when Klay came in because Klay was playing like Klay for real. He was playing like Klay, pigeon Klay, whatever Klay out there. Play-Doh, whatever. That's how he was out there playing. Whatever you do, Klay pigeon shooting. You know what I'm saying? That he wasn't playing. Yeah, that's how he was playing. He was playing like trash.
Right on. Thank you.
I'm telling
you.
Have
a good night.
Hey, the biggest cancer has been Draymond. Y'all have allowed Draymond to keep doing his thing for years and years and years, and it came back to bite y'all in the ass in a way worse situation. I told y'all last year when that shit happened with him. I said that messed up y'all chemistry. Folks didn't want to believe me. Oh, no, it's not Draymond. Okay. What happened? Y'all started off the year with Draymond. Y'all was looking like trash out here. He gets put out here. Right. He gets put out, and now all of a sudden y'all look like y'all revitalized out there. I'm just saying, man. Y'all need to look at certain shit that be happening. Y'all can love Draymond all y'all want, but y'all looking at Draymond like he is that kid that has been on drugs, and y'all just don't want to kick that motherfucker out. That motherfucker has been a cancer for y'all, but y'all have
tough love.
He is.
He's just toxic. He's just toxic.
Love.
He's turned his passion into toxicity, and it's not good.
Yeah.
It's one thing to be passionate. It's one thing to be aggressive. It's one thing to be an enforcer. All of that is good. Nobody's complaining about that. It's another thing when you turn all of that shit and make it about you, and now it's no longer about the team. I'ma still do what I do. Y'all know I don't apologize. You blah, 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 blah. None of that shit matters, Dre. What matters is your team being successful. And it doesn't seem like you care about the team being successful. You care about yourself being successful or how people view you. And it shouldn't even be about that. Steph stuck his neck out to keep you on this team. The only reason why you got a contract extension is because of Steph Curry. And everybody knows it, which is why Bob is no longer your GM.
Gina, you got that look because everything that we talked about last year has came to fruition. You know it. You know it because I said all this shit last year and nobody wanted to listen to me when I said all this. Y'all think I just make this stuff up? Look, I get it all. It's one thing about a locker room at the end of the day that people just don't pay attention to. If people ain't vibing with you, it damn sure ain't about the vibe on the court. It's just that simple. Y'all have dealt with Draymond for you. Is he smart? Absolutely. Has he done things? Absolutely. But what do we always hear? If you allow things in wins that you would allow that you haven't done in losses, it will continue to come back and bite y'all in the ass. And that's what it has come down to. And as long as y'all keep Draymond cancerous ass around y'all can hang this shit up. Y'all can believe in him if y'all want.
That championship DNA shit is over. That whole monologue is done. The bottom line is this: Bob heard that it was going to come down to whether you keep Jordan on the team or whether you keep Draymond on the team. And the moment the organization sided with Draymond, Bob was like, yeah, all right, I'm going to let Dunleavy Jr. take the fall for all this shit that's about to happen because it's coming. Dunleavy.
Yeah, I mean.
Hey, Bob Myers loves Draymond. But I bet you behind closed doors, business-wise, he was saying, hey, man, we need Poole. You need to pay Clay before you pay Draymond. I can almost guarantee that was a conversation in behind closed doors. And then, what do you know? Well, Steph wants Dre.
Yep.
I'm out. Y'all deal with that. Boom. Same thing Draymond been doing. He done did this thing twice so far in the beginning of the first half of the season. Good luck.
They're gonna find a way to reconcile their differences with Draymond.
Who?
The front office and
How? What are you reconciling?
Gina don't know.
Thank you. That's what
Gina trying.
She's trying
to make it. She's trying to bring this Kumbaya thing in. She trying.
Reconcile.
Well,
y'all sent that man to the clinic. Y'all told that man he needs to go get counseling. That man don't need counseling. He don't need no. Y'all.
He needs anger management.
No. Y'all created the monster, and now y'all want to sit up here and push it on to somebody else. That right there is where y'all fucking up. Because y'all gonna sit up here and pass the buck on to somebody else and say, "Oh, he's the head case." No, your management is the head case because y'all knew what y'all had from the
yoga.
Jump. No,
it's a meditation.
No. Draymond needs a new team. Draymond needs a new team.
He needs to go somewhere else where his entitled behavior will get him nowhere because he's the new man on campus. You can't run that bully shit that you was doing in Golden State.
That's the Bush League.
You've been on, huh?
MMA, Bush League. Is that what you're referring to?
I mean, I wasn't, but it fits.
Don't matter.
It certainly fits, Gina. Don't get me wrong. It fits. What he's doing is not basketball. He is definitely entered into the UFC arena. So
absolutely,
he's not playing basketball.
I'll be honest. What I thought was because I was watching our show, over and because when you turn on our channel now, I switched videos around. So when you get it, the introduction to our channel, it's our 1 year anniversary, right? Well, I was watching it back and I was like listening, and I said, I think I was a little too harsh about my opinion on the Draymond, what he did with Nurkic. I think he should have fucking got the suspension shit for the Rudy Gobert thing. Because how the fuck do you not get an indefinite suspension for choking a motherfucker out? Why didn't he get it then?
It's a way to get your guy.
So harsh?
It's a way to
You know?
once you choke a dude out, like he could have easily, hey, get off my team, babe. Boom, let him go. This man held on to the choke
and dragged him.
Yeah.
and dragged him, dog.
Him. Like,
But again, like Rod
and they're
said,
like
but
sitting
like
there.
Rod said, to his defense, like Rod said, Draymond knows who he can pull that shit with. Because Rudy
Right.
Gobert has all this money, you getting choked out, and you like, Can you imagine Draymond trying to choke out KG like that?
No, I know. I you know what, Christian? I was thinking too, like no one was standing up for him either. But I know. And KD, when KD said what he said, I don't even think he meant
Anthony
it towards
Edwards' ass
Nurkic.
don't need to stand up for him, Christian. That Rudy Gobert is a 7'7" man, 7'7" man. He can stand up for himself. He can stand up twice for most of us, 3 times.
People gotta remember
Anthony
too.
Edwards don't need to come to his defense.
Right. Y'all gotta remember too. Gobert punched one of his team or pushed one of his teammates on the bench last year during the
Kyle
game.
Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
Kyle
y'all
Anderson.
gotta remember that play too. So coming to defense for Gobert, nah, for what?
No one
Handle your business,
wants
my man.
to. Yeah.
Handle your
Plus he
business, big
started
man.
he shut down NBA anyway. You know, so people don't fuck with him.
That's another story for another time. I ain't about to go down that path right now. But at the end of the day, that man, Donovan Mitchell, never liked Gobert. They had their issues there in Utah. Then he gets here to Minnesota. Now he started the same shit on the bench with Kyle Anderson. And then you got what's the other big man?
Cat.
Yeah, Cat sitting there. Cat looking at this man like, man, I ain't about to
He's like,
fuck out.
He's like, whatever.
Sorry, light-skinned motherfucker out. For what? It's not about to happen. Y'all just know what y'all got. Look, Draymond will only, and Marcus brought up something. Well, ain't nobody running up on Draymond. First of all, there is no player that's going to run up on another player to start a game off for what? It makes no sense. But, like I said, Draymond picks and chooses who it is. Now, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to think about this whole situation and understand why I'm saying it. People like to say, you know, him and LeBron are what is it?
Homeboys, friends.
Cool. You can both, right?
Yeah.
Good, right.
Yeah. 2 peas in a pod.
Remember Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas was best friends too.
They be kissing each other in the mouth.
Magic Johnson took Isaiah Thomas out the air in the playoffs, in the finals. Draymond knows exactly who he's running up on and knows exactly who he's not going to run up on. He pick and chooses his battle. He's smart with it. He's very smart. Remember, we always said Draymond is an intelligent basketball player.
And he is. In all aspects.
He knows exactly who to run up and do that shit to. He ain't pushing and throwing around certain players. He's not doing that. He know. Right. I know he's soft. Everybody know when you get on the court. I know who's soft and I know who ain't soft.
Yeah.
It's a mind game with him. His mind game just got a little erratic, and it's been erratic for the last 2 years. That y'all just can. A lot of, not saying you, Gina, but a lot of other Warrior fans choose to just overlook. Like Draymond ain't never been this dude, and I'm like,
we saw this train wreck coming. We saw this train wreck coming.
Absolutely. Why you think once I said it last year to y'all, and I said when that punch came out, I said y'all dynasty is over, right there.
Yeah, you did. I know.
Said it. I said it then because I watched it. Think about Clay. Clay don't run to him. They've been together since the start of it. Clay don't run to him. Who the only person sticking up for him? On top of that, you really think Clay is about to run up for him and Clay ain't got paid? Man, fuck him. I'm glad he is gone.
Right. No, you're right.
Y'all
because
gotta look at the business side of stuff too, man.
Clay about to make it real uncomfortable for the front office of the Warriors.
Absolutely.
Clay about to make it real uncomfortable because Clay about to average 25 on y'all, and it's gonna be a tragedy because they're gonna be like, well, do we sign Clay now, or do we trade him, or do we trade Draymond and so we can sign Clay, or what do we do? And what's gonna happen is Clay gonna be like, y'all keep pussyfooting around, and I'm gonna just dip on my own. Y'all can be stuck here with Draymond. Draymond ain't gonna do nothing. He gonna do the same shit he been doing, and it's a wrap. Clay y'all ain't got love for me. I'm the other splash brother.
I'm the splash brother. And
y'all don't have love for me. You got love for Draymond.
Y'all keeping Junkyard Dog around.
Doing this.
Y'all keeping Junkyard Dog around.
Junkyard
crazy.
Dog.
It's crazy.
In the words of Jordan Poole, expensive backpack.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Expensive accessory.
Outside now, real talk though. Outside of what does Draymond seriously do?
Steph is the outfit. Draymond is the accessory. He's the watch.
He's the cufflinks.
He's the cufflinks. Expensive ass accessory. Because like Warrior fans, like this, so this is the problem that I have with, and I give all credit to the Warriors dynasty. Beautiful thing. I loved it a lot because you beat LeBron, and anybody that beats LeBron is a fan of mine. So it doesn't even matter. I have no envy. I have no hate towards the Warriors. None of that. I salute. Everybody keeps arguing with me about Draymond being a first ballot Hall of Famer. Well, unfortunately, he was on a team that warranted him those stats to be considered in that arena. In my personal opinion, if Draymond was drafted by the Indiana Pacers, we wouldn't know who Draymond Green is. If Draymond Green was drafted by the Utah Jazz, we wouldn't know who Draymond Green is. If Draymond Green was drafted by the Detroit Pistons, we would not know who Draymond Green is because he was fortunate enough to play with two Hall of Famers in Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. And the only reason why he got the credit for what he did, because he just played his role on that team, which was a great role because everybody has to have a role. So I'm not taking any of that away from him. But what I am taking away from him is the fact that he's this so important and special piece to the team. No, he's not. He's an expensive accessory. He is not the heart and soul of the team. He is not what makes the team go. He is not winning fucking championships and games. He's not taking shots. We've seen people let Draymond Green shoot. He's self-checked. He's self-checked.
Do you know that this season before he got suspended, he was booking at a high one of his better years in 3-point percentage is like 40%. So he was having a better year than he has had in recent years.
Do you know how easy it is to get 40% when you're only shooting maybe 1 3 a game? Maybe. And if you hit that 1 3, your percentage goes up. He's not jacking up 6 threes a game. He's not putting up even 4. So his 40% is a fake ass number. Because if he shoots 1 3-pointer in every 3 games, his percentage would be high. Like, let's stop it.
Hold on. So, Gina, real talk. Do you trust Draymond Green's jump shot?
He's not a jump shooter.
That's not.
Do you trust his jump shot?
Do you trust his jump? You just brought up that stat. So I just want to know, do you trust his jump shot?
But he's not a jump shooter.
Okay. Do you trust him to make that 3-point shot?
That's not his role on our team. He doesn't make jump shots. That's not his role. His role is to facilitate. Is essentially like, like a point guard. He sets the screens.
Point
he does
forward.
the assists,
He's a point
and then
forward.
he does layups.
Okay.
Right.
So you
So
threw
he
out the
doesn't.
40%.
We don't go. Hey, he doesn't. He'll make a layup or something. But
True. High percentage in that. High percentage. You brought up 40% in 3-point shooting. So I wanted to address his shooting.
Occasionally makes 3-pointers. Occasionally. It's just been
so you would agree that his 40% ain't really 40%.
What are you saying? I'm just saying, like, compared to
what I'm
his
saying is
past years, it's been
Go ahead,
better.
So all I'm saying is this. We know Draymond is not a shooter, which is why I questioned the 40% in the first place.
Right.
I understand that he may have had a better percentage versus years past or whatever it is for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is that 40% is a fake ass number, because I know if Draymond was shooting at minimum 2 threes a game, all 82 games, 83 games, 82 games. If Draymond Green shot 2 3-pointers for 82 games, do you think his percentage would be 40%?
I guess so. I don't know.
So you believe in his jump shot? Because at that point, the percentage of him shooting is every single game. So you got him making so 2 times 82 is 164. Okay. So 164, 40% of 164 is right at about 10, 160, 30 is about 64. So you got him making 64 threes out of the 164. You got him making about 70 threes out of that 160.
Okay.
That's a question. You got him making 70 threes, 70 out of 160 attempts.
I don't got Draymond making 35 threes in a year.
That's my point.
But I don't understand what's the point of this?
I'm playing on the percentages. And what I'm trying to say is Draymond's stat of he's shot 3-pointers at 40% this year, which is outstanding for him. What I'm saying is that number, even though it shows you 40%, it's not a real number. Is all
Bye,
I'm saying.
Christian.
It's not a real, because he doesn't shoot threes often. So if he has a high percentage, it may look good as a high percentage, but he doesn't shoot that often. So if he makes the majority of his threes that he rarely shoots, then his percentage is going to be higher.
My point was he was having a great year so far.
But they were losing. I mean, so Draymond gets the win and the Warriors get the L?
We're still building chemistry, rotations.
Y'all chemistry look real good without Draymond.
I said building.
And what I'm saying is it looks like y'all house is built without Draymond. Your chemistry looks great without Draymond.
And we won with him too.
You did. I'm not knocking that. You did, and y'all lost some games without him as well. I agree.
Exactly.
You're right.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Since his latest suspension, have y'all looked better or worse without him? And typically, y'all look worse without him, might I add.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard for me to be the one, I can't.
My boy
Make
said
a
he is
fair.
a bootleg
Look at
Bruce
Rod.
Bowen.
I'm
Said
not.
Draymond Green is Bruce Bowen in real life. I can agree with that.
Look.
But Bruce had a better jump shot.
Hold
I'm
on.
not the one to say for sure. Yeah, I can't make a fair assessment when I'm not no expert. You know what I'm saying? But
You know,
I'm not an expert either.
I will say
just know
this.
percentage.
I will say this. I really, really enjoyed the game last night. Number one, it was my son's birthday yesterday, and it was a very, very thrilling overtime win, and Steph Curry put on a show, and it's
He did.
so hard to win in overtime for the Warriors. So that
Boston,
was
hold on.
a very, very good
Boston
game.
is whack. Boston is whack as shit. And I'm gonna tell you why they're whack.
They are.
You let Steph Curry have 5 fouls with, I think, about 6 minutes to go
Yeah.
in that game.
Yep.
And
Yep,
y'all didn't
five.
even go at him. There'd have been no fucking way I'd have bounced his ass out of the game so quick.
Yeah.
A long time
I
ago,
know.
I would have ran plays nothing but to Steph. I would
That's
have
why the
ran
mentality in my
to Steph.
mindset of basketball now is totally, because it's barbecue chicken. We going right at Steph. I don't care who got him.
I was shocked.
Rod,
I was
Rod, this is
shocked.
the thing. Is it the Boston Celtics or is
Thanks,
it coaching?
Fernando.
Because that is coaching. And you don't have, this is one thing that they miss about Marcus Smart. He was actually smart. And Marcus Smart
Yeah.
would have said, we need to run plays to him and get Clay out this game. And
So what does that say about the $300 million man then?
Jalen?
Remember, he was the one that called him short, got him his 5th, called him short, and then after that went ghost after that.
He said he did his job.
Man, then you know me, and you have played ball against me, and you know damn well if I found anybody who was in foul trouble, what I would have did to them.
It's game time. You might as well just sit out the game. That the person might as well just be like, "Hey, dog, I'm way out of the play. Like I'm behind. I'm backcourt right now. Don't even look for me on the other side on defense because I'm not going down there. I'm not going down there. Know what's coming, but that's coaching.
But to y'all credit, I do give Golden State props because for Boston not taking advantage of y'all took advantage of them.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. Y'all did exactly what y'all was supposed to do, even though at the end when Steph made that little spin, he traveled. But I know they're not gonna call that. But anyway, at the end of the day, he knocked down the 3 that got y'all, and then he did the normal thing to Boston.
It's night time. And that game last night is what
They must have
Steph.
nightmares about Steph.
Yeah, that's what got Steph in the conversation last night. I mean, he'd been in, little tidbits about GOAT conversation, but last night it was like, do you see what this dude is doing, dog? Like, by
He's in
himself.
a conversation for this generation. I agree with that.
Facts.
That's something that when it comes to this generation, as I get older, I start to understand you can't argue with this generation about basketball because they'll always say that, they didn't see Michael Jordan physically play. So I get it. It's all good and then some.
True.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, what's up, Geo Kane? Welcome to the show.
What up, Geo?
What's going on, man?
But yeah, that's just how it looks. So when it comes down to it, that's the whole reason why that y'all was in that game. Snow what? They got Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. What's the big boy? They used to play for the Knicks.
Porzingis.
You got Drew Holiday, and they didn't go Drew Holiday on him. Pause. It's no way I would have played that game against. That's why I know, man. I couldn't.
That's bro. I'm telling you right now.
That's poor coaching.
That's poor coaching. And this is the thing. I'm not knocking Boston's coach, but what I'm saying is he's inexperienced, and it's showing. and it's showing. He's a good coach, and I think he will grow to be an even better coach. But his inexperience is showing, and it's ugly because Boston can't afford to lose those type of games. Like they losing tonight, I believe.
Really?
I think they play in Sacramento.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Oh no, Boston's beating Sac.
Oh, they winning now.
It's 111-85.
Okay. Oh,
That's what they,
yeah, they
did
said not
last
again.
night.
They said
happened tonight.
that should have happened last night. Yeah, it should have happened last night.
Well, I tell you,
Yeah,
Did-
yeah.
What else we got?
Did we talk about Ja?
We never even talked about Ja.
We never talked about Ja.
Dan brought him up. We never even
I know. Well, Ja did great. I was happy for him. He made that fucking last move and lit it up. And he's one of my favorite players to watch. I called it from when after he got drafted. I was like, I hope he wins Rookie of the Year. And then I kept calling it in preseason. I was like, he's gonna win. And I've loved him since. So he's one of my favorite players, and just happy for him.
Gina. That's dope, Gina. You absolutely right. Can we just also call out the fact that Zion Williamson is a huge disappointment, and emphasis on the word huge. Emphasis on the word huge. Disappointment, dog.
Shit.
Gina calls him a bust.
Hold on. I did not say that.
I'm definitely not.
I never said that. Hold on. I never said that, Rod.
Thought you called him a
what I said was I made a tweet and it said, bold prediction, Zion is going to be a bust. It was like a joke. That's what it was. Like, watch him be a bust.
My bad.
Well,
yeah.
So far, the only thing he busting open is the buffets. That's the only thing. That's the only thing he busting open is the buffets, because my boy is out there huffing and puffing. I'm talking about tractor trailer status. Zion tractor trailer Williamson.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Sheesh, my man is out there, and I mean, he ain't even trying to hide it.
All them beignets and whatever else he been eating, egg souffle.
I want to try a beignet.
Ain't all that.
They overrated, Gina.
Really?
They are absolutely overrated.
Beyond overrated.
Just imagine a bland donut with powdered sugar on it.
Absolutely.
That's all it is.
With some powdered sugar on it.
It's so overrated. They try to make that shit seem like it's a delicacy. Man, if you don't throw this trash out of here, give me a Dunkin' Donut before I have a damn beignet. That's real talk.
No.
I like Krispy Kreme.
No. Dan will know where I'm talking about. Old Town Donut, 24 hour in St. Louis. The greatest donuts I've ever had in my life.
Let me tell you something about those donuts. Crack cocaine is made with them. Crack cocaine is an ingredient in those damn donuts, because I don't know what they put in them donuts. All I know
not
is
the crack type.
Gina, those donuts will have you at the place like.
Gina, they're addictive. They're very addictive. Like, I'll take that over Krispy Kreme any day.
All day. Any day.
Any day.
Any day.
And if you ever been to St. Louis, and anybody ever been to St. Louis, go to Old Town Donuts.
Go to Old Town Donuts. 24 hours.
24 hours.
St. Louis?
Banging. Yes.
Is that anywhere near Tennessee?
St. Louis?
Yeah, 4 hours.
About 4 hours. Yeah, about 4 hours.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, if I ever go on a road trip, I'm going to Tennessee again this summer.
I mean, it's a day trip. Honestly, it's only 4 hours.
Yeah. I'm going to go to Dollywood, I think.
I don't know what that is.
Not Dollywood. Elvis's Graceland or something.
Oh, okay. That's dope. Enjoy.
Yeah.
You
I
down there in
mean,
Memphis.
you know,
Down there
yeah.
in Memphis.
Memphis.
All right,
That's the end of
y'all.
the
Well,
show for the night.
I'm about to slide.
Yeah.
You know,
We've
about
been
12 o'clock
we've been
Eastern
over
time.
and you know, the more time we clock, the so this is good because the more hours people can watch us. So yeah, we put in our time. Thanks everybody for
Appreciate
watching.
all y'all.
Thank y'all, man. I appreciate everybody that stayed on with us. Everybody that's on the East Coast, West Coast. We love all of y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. We so close. Gina told y'all at the beginning of the show, we are so close to hitting our numbers. Keep it up, y'all. Keep it up. Appreciate it.
And with that, we are out.
I'll let everybody.